Tam tadilam vacarme s'en va dans l'oubli éternel.
Enough with the shifting of the hair and all that bullshit. Let's start with IVK. This fight, I didn't know what I was expecting. IVK was honestly pretty hard first coming in, I'm not gonna lie to you. I really enjoyed this fight. Now coming into new game, obviously he's much easier, but honestly, all the variation that he has in the game, which makes it even much harder, honestly, I really enjoyed. So I would put, even though it says very hard, okay, easy, very easy, we all know it's S, A, B, you know, C, D, etc. So honestly, I don't think he's too hard of a boss, but I thought just because of his boss, the design of itself. Oh, sometimes bro can be a pain in the ass, but at the same time, you know, I think he really is just truly a fun boss. And then lastly, when you get to a certain part of the game, you have to fight 3 of them at once, and I thought that was really fun. Because you can kind of contest it, you know? It was really just like a testament of kind of like your parry timing, and I'm a parry god, so I fucking loved it. So I'm gonna give IVK definitely an A, and excuse me if I'm getting these names wrong. But I thought he was absolutely a great fight. And then we have Golu. Oh my goodness. Golu is a great fight on so many reasons. I'm gonna put Golu on S tier, literally for the music alone. For the music alone, he's going in S tier. You can hear it, listen to it right now. It's fucking amazing. But his fight is actually pretty good too, you know? He has like a bunch of jumping attacks, a couple of melee attacks. He can like bring back some shields if he wanted to. Like it's really fun. It's so good when you first coming in on your first time playthrough, because you don't know what to expect from these bosses, you know? Especially when I thought the music was A tier. A fucking tier, man. A tier. Who do we have next? Oh, Chromatic Addictive. I'm a bit biased on this boss right here. For one, as we know, it can be a pain in the ass in the beginning of the game if you don't know what you're doing, right? So, I mean, he's not even hard per se as far as moveset. He just has a crazy ass fucking health pool. Like, I think, what, 1 million HP? So if you're coming to this super under level like I did, like it took me almost a half an hour to beat this guy, even though I had to do it no damage because he was getting one shot at the same time. So that was that. But at the same time, though, I truly had fun. It was just so like honestly, I couldn't get mad at any of these bosses, even at Chromatic. Even though it spent me like almost 2 or 3 hours to beat him, and then the whole run was like almost, like I said before, 28 minutes itself. I had a lot of fun. I really did, because I just didn't know what to expect. These bosses was weird looking. I didn't know what kind of moves they're gonna come with. So every little thing was like, it's a pain in the ass, but at the same time, it was great. So I'm gonna put Chromatic. At the same time, like I said before, I'm gonna put him in A tier. I know this is very hard, like I said, guys. I know this is very hard, okay, easy. And in the same way, I will kind of rank that too with the really hard bosses. I will put him in there, but I'll keep you guys kind of up to date on that as well. So, Ultimate Sakapatate, another amazing fight, another amazing soundtrack as well. I can, not too much to say about this, but I'll say, if anything, he can be annoying at times. That fucking on you, so it's like, you're fucked, you know, you're fucked. But at the same time, though, that's not really on the boss itself. That's kind of skill issue, right? Like, you just need to learn the moveset. So I will put him also in A tier as well, because I just had so much fun fighting these bosses, and he was another one where I was like, okay, cool. But he also had a really cool fucking shield. You know, he had even like a couple of melee hits. He can do a couple of gradient attacks and all that. It was this shit's really fun. He could be annoying at times, especially when you try and get through something. You try and get through an area or something like that. That's when they pop him right in there. They know what you're trying to do, you know? They know what we're doing, so it's like, all right, bro. But at the same time, the same breath, though, that's not his fault. As a fight itself, he's amazing. Gogra. I'm automatically putting Gogra in S tier, because everyone knows Gogra is a motherfucking banger of a fight. She basically will one-shot you all the way into the end of the game, depending on your build. But you cannot deny she has a dope-ass martial arts kung fu combo moveset to her. That's undeniably dope as fuck. You can't get mad at this boss. You can't get mad at this boss. So it took me 6 hours to learn her moveset, and then it took me 38 minutes to beat her no damage without the painted power. Like I was saying before, she is an amazing fight. She's honestly my top 3 fights in this game, for sure. Actually, no, because we have some fights on the way, so I'm not gonna lie. But definitely top 5, I think, top 5. Gogra is amazing. Pain in the ass sometimes, but amazing. And then who do we have? Fallen Tiny Head. This was kind of like a gimmick fight, nothing too crazy, right? His movesets can be a little bit annoying. He can kind of kill you off depending, once again, on your moveset. And then he can be a little sneaky as well with his moveset. Like he'll have like a 1-2 and then he'll come kind of slowly one more time with like maybe an extra attack, which I thought was pretty cool. Really funny, you know. I love these martial arts builds that they're doing, these boxer builds and stuff like that. It's pretty dope, especially with the pairing system. So I thought it was pretty amazing. So I'll definitely put him still in, I'll put him in B tier. I'll put him in B tier. Or is as memorable as, you know, IVK or the Chromatic, but Francois is fucking hilarious, bro. I put Francois in a B. Funny as shit, bro. Francois just like, fuck off, you know, just fuck off. So I honestly, you know, he's more of a gimmick of a fight. He's just one of those things where, you know, you're just trying to get through to learn the story and all that. And he's just like, I'm not gonna let you just take my stuff. So don't grow your hair, guys. It can really be a pain in the ass. Okay, so we have, I think it's called Chromatic Ramosity. Chromatic Ramosity. Please forgive me for butchering these names. We have Lampmaster. Oh my goodness, man. Hold on. I put Lampmaster definitely in. See, this is hard though. I will put him as far as difficulty. He's definitely hard. That's why I'm putting him as hard, but also I'm putting him as A tier as well. But also I feel like his music deserves to maybe put him in S tier. I feel like if he was maybe kind of maybe a little bit harder of a boss, I can probably put him in S. But I feel like I'm a little biased because of the music, you know. I feel like he's a great A tier fight, you know. For one, he was a bit creepy. You didn't know what you was coming into, which I thought was pretty dope. Even if VK was like, oh shit, it's getting pretty scary in here. So that was pretty, you know, I was like, okay, that was like the first thing. But also number two, his moveset was crazy. He had two phases. He had the sword, melee, projectile attacks. His lamp thing was, honestly, he was definitely one of the most unique bosses I've ever fought, ever in any game, period. I thought his boss design was fucking amazing, but in a great way. You didn't know what was coming to you, so I thought it was pretty good. He had a dope ass move set, so I was like, okay, here we go, you know. Like especially when he jumps at you and comes down in second phase and just like swoops towards you. I was like, okay, bro, like, you want to do this? Let's do this, bitch. But definitely though, also the music I thought was just so good. I thought it was just so good. Frost EVK. As I said before, actually definitely much harder than what do you call it? Than the first EVK than you have in the first game. So I would definitely put him as another A tier because he has way more moveset. He hits you much harder, and he may not bring like companions or what do you want to call it, minions with him, whatever like that. But he has enough power to still bring you down because he still has like that explosive ass little attack that he does that I think he does maybe 2 times, 3 times. Then he has like this like air projectile he does that he like does this this frost beam thing, that Pokemon frost beam thing that he does as well. So it's like, okay, but definitely pretty hard. But I wouldn't put him as like S tier, you know. Monoko. I put Monoko in a B. For sure. Monoko definitely deserves a B. I'll say for one, great fucking fight to start off with. Don't get me wrong. Great fight. Really funny. I thought it was like pretty entertaining, you know, but I didn't think it was too difficult for it as well. Cause like, I mean, first playthrough, if you don't know what you're getting into, I guess he was pretty difficult. Because since he was transforming into different Nevrons, it was like, okay, it was a little spontaneous what he's gonna do. But at the same time, it wasn't too hard, you know. Like I wasn't really sitting there like, what the fuck, bro. It was more entertaining. I mean, honestly, I can't get mad at anything because like if anything, it was skill issue. You know, it's my fault. But still, though, as far as like a memorable of a fight, you know, I mean, Monoko himself as a character is really one of the best in the game. Like, bro is really A1. I'm saying just for his specific fight for that, I was just like, you know, you can tell it's kind of a little gimmicky, trying, you know, just the introduction of who this dude is. He loves to fight, so there you go, right? But holy shit, bro, Dualliste. Hold on. Absolutely S tier, for sure. Definitely one of the top fights in this fucking game, bro. This was nothing but an adrenaline rush. Because first of all, bro, looked like a Jedi. Number one, you know? And then he has like such like a Dark Souls vibe to it, you know? So it's like, it really sets you in, like it like locks you the fuck in. Like, Dualliste is one of my all-time favorite fights, period, for any fucking game. I was like, okay, that's when I officially knew, like, they weren't fucking around in this game. I was like, okay, like, now we have some straight-ass combos, not some, like, little nice, even though it's not like we wasn't getting hit with some crazy stuff, don't get me wrong, but it was like, okay, you know, we was fighting monsters and all that, whatever, you know, they had some crazy movesets, but this was the first time we had, like, a real PvP type of, like, all right, bro's coming at you, and he had 2 fucking phases. 2 phases. I just fought him again on New Game, and it was just like, man, I could sit there, and I was hoping I died. I was hoping I died so I can sit there and just fight him multiple times. Even though it's like, man, he got me on the first phase. So the first time I fought him, he hit me once. First time I fought him, he hit me like 1 time, right? Then I've always had like a little vendetta against him. I was like, damn, bro. I tried to get the no damage on him the first time I played, and then he hit me once, and then I got the fucking counter attack and killed him off. Couldn't get him really the first time. So this time coming in, I was like, bro, this is it. This is it. So like, I was ready for it, you know? I was fucking ready for it, man. Dualliste is such a good fucking fight. I can't stress that enough. Dualliste is just amazing. I mean, and then number 2, which is, as you can hear right now, is absolutely S tier. S tier. Like, even this fight was trash, I will put this fucking shit in S tier just because the music is amazing. You can't, Dualliste can't do no wrong in my eyes. It can't do no wrong in my eyes. Such a good fucking fight, man. Yeah, bro, you can't beat it. Oh, okay, Sprung. Oh, fuck off, man. I'll give Sprung a I give Sprung a B. Beat it because he has the best Pictos in the game. I don't care what nobody says, which is Cheater. If you guys don't know, please, if you haven't, I'll have a link in description for you here above for where you can find it. But let me tell you something. This boss right here, a fucking ass, bro. At the same time, it was a bit annoying, right? Like, you kind of had to sit there for a moment and kind of like figure out what the hell you need to do, which is like, okay, that was you supposed to do with the boss. There's just nowhere else to put it. Holy shit, was this not personal, right? Renoir was absolutely great fight, but mostly it was a bit personal. Killed Gustav. So yeah, I wasn't having that shit. I was like, I'm going for the no damage. Absolutely, I wasn't having it because I was just like, bro, I need revenge, you know? And then even thinking about it, I should have actually killed him solo level with just Mael, you know? But at the same time, I was like, I think Verso needs to get some of this too. But at the same time, you know, I was like, revenge. But as far as the moveset, absolutely amazing, amazing boss fight. He even has like a little proc thing that he does where if you don't catch it, you don't kill off his petals, he'll gain his health back, which I thought was actually pretty annoying. I'm sorry, not annoying. It was actually pretty amazing. I know most people thought it would probably be annoying, but actually I thought it was pretty cool because it made me give me a chance to think like, okay, how can we like one-shot this shit or like maybe get off in 2 hits, which I did. And if you don't know, it's the gradient. But I thought Renoir was amazing, you know. Honestly, I thought I was hoping he actually got 2 rounds. That's my only thing I would give for him. I'll definitely put him in S tier. As far as bosses, definitely one of my all-time favorite bosses for sure. Absolutely. What do you have next? Visages, definitely in the B tier. Definitely pretty dope. I love the creepy areas. There was nothing too hard about it, you know. It was kind of more of just like a accumulation of bosses that you had to take down and too hard. But you know, as far as like memorable, like I said, also a fight, I didn't think he was too crazy. As you know, as like, okay, let's go with Serene. I'll put Serene as S tier. For one, the music was amazing. The boss fight was just mesmerizing to the point where you couldn't even focus on what was going on because her dancing was just so sensual. It was just like, is this a video game? You know what I mean? Like, there's so many times in this game where you just forget that you're playing it. Like, you just kind of want to watch as if it was like a movie or a show or something, you know? Which is dope because they're coming out with something too, which hopefully it's with great writers and it comes with source material because, like, God, we've seen how Last of Us was, right? But no, so just kind of put right down on there. I'll put Serene as S tier for sure. I thought this boss was absolutely amazing, like I was just saying before. I could be a bit annoying as well. For difficulty, I'll definitely say she could be very hard if you don't get her timings, especially when she's down to, let's say, what, 20% health. She gets a bit crazy. So I would say other than that, but once again, like I keep saying, you guys, that's all skill issue, right? All comes down to us, so I can't really blame that on the boss. But I'll definitely say if I was coming, you know, straight in first playthrough, she definitely could be very difficult if you don't know what you're doing coming in, especially on the type of build you have too as well, you know. S tier fight, they absolutely killed it on this boss design. Beautiful boss. Who do we have next? Ooh, one of my all-time favorite fights right here, the Mask Keeper. Absolutely S tier. I actually can't wait till I fight bro again because we need to get back to it. We need to get back to it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not saying I was scared. Boss off, and all of a sudden a new boss comes around, so I was like, oh shit. And I was getting so much good damage. I was like, oh, we're doing pretty good. So I just kind of like was able to skid by. This time, I'm on him. I can't wait to fight this boss again. Like, he was first of all, his armor is one of the best armors I've ever seen in any boss design. It just gave me such soul level Dark Souls vibes, but I was like, bro, it just like, you know, Miyazaki right out the pocket. Like, you can tell like in certain bosses, like they're certainly giving a love letter to the Souls games, which I truly enjoy because, you know, we just could tell, we can confirm we all love those games. And this boss fight was just kind of, I feel like, a love letter to it as well. Okay, so as I was saying before, the Mask Keeper is absolutely amazing. I put him absolutely in S tier. He's definitely very hard as well. Bro is definitely one of the hardest bosses in the game, for sure. And if you do the Endless Tower, which is like the gauntlet, it's really fucking crazy, bro. It's crazy. Okay. So we have Tasir. Tasir, I'll definitely put as A. For one, I thought his boss design was absolutely, if I say amazing one more time, oh my goodness. I've never seen a boss type like this before. He had kind of like a solar type thing, combo thing with him. I thought that was pretty cool. But at the same time, I was like, you know, get the fuck out the way because we were trying to get this thing done. But at the same time, though, I thought his boss, his combo attack was really, his combo attacks, his shit was really dope, though. Where's Glissando? Glissando, yeah, I put Glissando in. I put Glissando in, I would say B. I wouldn't say necessarily gimmick. But it's like one of those bosses you just have to kind of get to so you can get to Serene, you know? It's like he's just kind of in your way. But as far as like memorable, I wouldn't think he was truly, you know, I wasn't like, oh, snap. Like, you know, this is like, oh, the Dualliste or Lampmaster or even a VK, you know? It was just kind of just like, bro, you're in the fucking way. I can't pronounce this dude's name, but I know this is like I'll just call him the Lighthouse Dragon, right? Definitely, I would say cool as shit as far as a boss, but I would say as far as difficulty, nothing too hard. I'll definitely put him as B tier as well. As far as the design, fire. Giant sampling. Put giant sampling as easy. Another boss, I think you find him hidden near like Yellow Harvest, I think, or something like that. But once again, another really cool looking boss as well. But, you know, pretty easy as hell, somewhat gimmicky. I think you have to fight him to get to a certain area. Honestly, I can't really remember. But I mean, I came into this boss fight pretty OP, so we kind of like maybe 1 or 2 shot at him the most, but he's, you know, pretty easy for the most part. Oh, gross titty. Titty. I put this motherfucker is I put him not as A tier, but he can be hard, right? So he's one of probably the most gimmick boss in the game, but also can be most enjoyable. But it's like depending on your build and what you're doing. I mean, the dude has one move, then he fucking self-detonates, so it's like hard. And I would give him an A tier just because the creativity is pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie, bro, is a good time. But most gimmick boss fight in this whole game. I mean, I don't think anybody's gonna argue with that. Let me know, guys. But I don't think nobody's gonna argue with how, like, you know, you're literally sitting there just pressing the parry button for 20 minutes straight, and then it's like, all right, he just blows up. So I was like, whatever, dude. Who do you have next? Chromatic Ballet. Amazing. I'll keep it short and sweet with these 3. Their moveset's pretty, you can see it a mile away, but like honestly, low-key, their hitboxes are pretty weird. It's like it could catch you. So I'll definitely put them in hard tier. But also, I just love this bosses. I thought, once again, the whole Serene area, I thought it was just truly beautiful. So I'm truly biased on these ladies here. So I thought it was pretty dope to give them an A tier for sure. And they could be hard. If you don't know what you're doing, like I said before, they could be hard as fuck. So absolutely, absolutely, show them the love and show them the respect for sure. And their music is amazing as well. Chromatic Hexica, easy, easy. Chromatic Dancer, oh man, another one where just the boss design is A1, top tier. She can be honestly maybe very no, you know what? I'm putting her in S tier. I loved her. I'm not gonna lie. Her whole area as well, where you go into like the Frozen Hearts, I thought it was so dope. Chromatic Patonk, fucking D tier, bro. So annoying. Those little things in the game, like I feel like it's called Patonk. I bet you $20 that's like French for like fuck you or something. Having us trying to kill this annoying thing running around for God knows how long running around for these things, right? And then of course you have the chromatic one, and then on top of that you need that to get the platinum trophy. Thank God, guys, that was already OP enough so where I can do this in a few hits, so I was able to get that that achievement. But holy shit, man, kiss my ass. Oh man, Paintress, S tier, S tier. Honestly, truly heartbreaking. You didn't even technically even want to kill this boss once you understand the true story of it, but you can't deny her moveset was absolutely amazing. She is one of the most creative bosses in this game as well. I thought her boss design was absolutely beautiful. The take on her, how they did her, how they brought her out, her presentation, her music, her combo set, I thought was absolutely 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10, boss. I would say, if anything, the second phase, holy shit, she could be annoying, you know, especially when you get really close, because she has that ability where she can curse you down, so she can kill you guys off. But obviously, if you have the moveset, once again, I will have a build for you guys up and thing as well, so please stay on tune for that. But just for now, beautiful, beautiful. But at the same time, it's honestly, as you know, it's a bit heartbreaking to fight her once you understand why you're doing it. The whole picture, everything is not as black as white as you think. That's why this game is so great, because it shows you all the colors, blah, blah, blah. You guys know what I'm talking about. But as far as the Paintress, I thought this fight was honestly one of my all-time favorites. Definitely in my top 10 for sure. Top 5, we know we can go down the line, because as you can see, we have some really great ones down the list. But absolutely amazing. Beautiful fight. Beautiful fight. We have the Mimic bosses. I put Mimic bosses absolutely S tier. For number one, the music is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Like, I was like, okay, let's go. I thought the music was so good. But also, I thought the boss was really creative as well. Even though I have like a limited moveset, you can't deny that it was just like, you were just kind of mesmerized just like looking at them, you know? First of all, they're a little bit fucking creepy, but also they're so fucking cool, you know? Like, you kind of want the little toys for it, I'm not gonna lie. It's the first time I actually wanted like a puppet type creepy toy, you know? So, Expedition, if you guys have that, I really appreciate it. If we can get one of those, I would love me like a little Mimic action figure on my desk. That'd be really amazing. I thought these bosses were so dope. Music. Guys, do you hear this music? The one, the only, Clea. Clea is absolutely one of the best fights in the game. She is an accumulation of everything that you've learned in the game so far. From bosses, from dodges, mechanics, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Clea truly has a special place in my heart, man, seriously. And as story-wise, I'm not getting into it as well, because I know you guys don't know for spoilers. But holy fuck, man. And just, this music is just the atmosphere that it brings. It just goes straight to you. Like, it just still gives me goosebumps. I can't be the only one. Clea is absolutely S tier. If there's no other boss that should be on this list, Clea deserves it for the music alone, for the story alone. And then on the top of all that, you have an amazing ass fight on top of that. Stop playing with this woman, man. Don't play with this woman, bro. Seriously. Alicia belongs in S tier. Honestly, the same as Claire. She has kind of like an emotional thing I have with her, you know? Because like the story hits me so hard. There's like these boss fights are just like, it hits on a whole another level when you understand what the hell's going on. and Alicia is definitely one of them. Now, to be fair, I can't wait to go back to fight her because I kind of killed her off in like 2 or 3 hits. So I didn't get a real good chance to kind of sick her. She was whooping my ass. She was whooping my ass, and then I just basically kind of like 1 or 2 shot her. So I wasn't able to really get into it. So I can't wait into new game where I come back in to really truly learn her moveset. I might take everything off just so I can see what she comes with. But like, you can't deny as the boss design too that shit is fucking A1. 10 out of 10. And hopefully I'm trying to see how I can get her outfit, guys. If you know how to get her outfit, please let me know. I'm seeing so many people with it, and I'm like, how the hell did you get that? Like, I can't wait to get that. So please, guys, if you let me know in the comments below. I really want to know how to get that, man. I need it. Painted Love. Another one. You know, with Callian in this bitch. Like, there's just too many good fights, bro. Number 1, it's S tier because it's actually the Paintress and Painted Love. I'm sorry, the Paintress and the Painter all in one fight. Now, the crazy thing is, I didn't know. So before Act 3, I went into the gauntlets, obviously, to get stronger, right? And so when I finally climbed up to the ranks, I realized that, oh shit, it was both of them. So when I went into the actual end game, I was whooping his ass. But coming into this fight, this was probably the hardest fight I fought, other than Boy Below. We already know. But I would definitely say, as far as the boss fight itself, 12 out of 10, man. It was so hard, but it was so fucking good. And you know what? I'm crazy enough to say I wish there was 2 phases. Because it was really good. This fight was really, I can't stress enough, guys. Please get through the gauntlet if you can. Even if it's on easy mode, I don't give a shit. You need to fight this boss. All right? This is one of the most memorable bosses in the game. It's really good. Do not sleep on the gauntlet. It's so good. Renoir. Once again, like I just said, I fought the Painted Love before the finals, so when I came to him, I knew his moveset, but at the same time, holy shit. Talk about a dope-ass A1 level boss, bro. It don't get any flyer than homie. It really doesn't. I was like, hopefully I can get some type of skin where I can play as him, or I can play with the whole old the whatever army he has. Hopefully I can get his sword. I was like, bro, I'm really scheming on homie right now. I'm scheming on him because like I thought he was one of the most dope boss I've ever seen in my life. As far as like, especially in a turn-based game, like you don't expect these type of bosses. You really don't, you know. So like, even though like the first time I seen it was Painted Love, I'm just talking about kind of like in both aspects. I was just like, bro, this shit is absolutely top tier. I can't express to you enough how much the devs have cooked on this fucking game, and they just keep like upping the bar. We have so many bosses already where it's like, dog, y'all can chill. You know what I mean? Like, you don't need to go this hard. You don't. And they just keep pushing. And like, trust me, I appreciate it because like, I absolutely love this fight. Even though we one-shot his ass. Trust me, he got his fucking licks in the tower. So good to you. But as far as just like design, oh my goodness. And then we have Simon, bro. Come on, hold on.
My love, these foes are beneath you. You who have fought heaven and earth, subdued giants. To find me, to free me from her grasp. Would you fall now to the likes of them? While your oath remains unfulfilled, rise. Your enemies await.
Simon. The man, the myth, the legend himself. Simon, I mean, what do we have to fucking talk about? Simon is fucking S tier. The man has 3 phases. multiple attacks, the ultimate PvP fight in this game. It gets no better than this, boys. It gets no better than this. And I'll fucking die on that hill. Other than that, that was literally Sekiro level shit right there. Simon came with it, man. It took me about, like, what, 2 days to get this mother's move set so I can do the no damage fight. And honestly, I don't regret not a minute of it. I would do it over again. I was trying to do it over again a few days ago, guys. Please make sure to check out the vid. We just did a new game, no damage counter attack on that as well. We just fucking just shitted on him. But in all respects, in all respect. But it's like, yo, that shit was, oh man, like Simon is the type of fights I think we all as gamers live for, right? You know, like I wish there was more of these bosses. But that's just me being greedy, because, like, don't be wrong, the dubs, trust me, you guys, you killed it. You fucking killed it. But I'm just saying, like, I just hope we get some type of DLC of, like, Clea's creations or something where she has, like, more hidden designs or bosses for us to fight, or we get to see his whole storyline where we get another expedition game of Expedition Zero where we can see what the hell was going on. We can fight more crazy ass Nevrons. I hope we get more of the world, experience more of the world of Expedition 33, more of Simon for sure, because another one, sad to say, you know, these are all pretty much tragic stories, and Simon is no different from anyone else. So I would like to see that kind of on a bigger scale, you know. So fighting him, bro, it was truly an honor. You are literally the GOAT, dog, and I absolutely loved you. Beautiful fucking fight, holy shit. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe. I'll definitely catch you guys on the next one. If not, later, family.